Welcome to the call. For those that don't know me, my name is Donnell. I'm one of the core members that is in the Stag protocol, or really, it's not even Stag protocol. I'm saying Stag protocol. It's called Tag protocol. It's called Tag protocol. So if this is your first time, I would like to welcome everybody with open arms. I love everybody. I'm just that cool, charismatic guy that keeps it real and tells you everything you need to know about this particular project. Now, what I want to talk about right now, before we get into this actual presentation, guys, is I got a few announcements to make. Now, as y'all know, the dates have been pushed back. Okay, so we started off with September. One second, y'all. We started off with September the 30th, which was the initial. Well, to be honest with you guys, I believe it started September the 21st, and then it went from September 21st to October the 3rd, and then it went to October the 3rd to September 30th. Now, the dates that I'm talking about, guys, is the actual launching of the tag coin. I'm talking about the tag coin. So if you own hashtags, I don't care if you own one hashtag or if you own 100 hashtags, I'm talking about the coins that you are, they're called unclaimed, they're called tag coins, but you have to claim those coins because they're unclaimed right now because they are not launched on the exchange. So now the date has been pushed back, ladies and gentlemen, to October the 7th. And I know a lot of you guys are like chomping at the bit like me. Why is this thing pushed back? Well, let me explain why. Tag protocol, or I should say Vishal and his team, found a few minor issues within the programming of the site. Now, let me just explain a couple of things. Lynette and I did a webinar, I believe it was Friday. I believe it was Friday. And Lynette was going through showing, I think it was Thursday actually. And Lynette was actually showing like how to do the staking, because a lot of people ask like, well, I got these coins and I don't know what to do with the coins. They're in my wallet. Okay, there's going to be a website, and we're going to go to the website. I'm just going to give y'all an example of a site. Let's just say stagcoinstakingsite.com. Let's just say that site's up. All we're going to do is simply go to that site. Your wallet is going to pop up. The site is going to ask you, would you like to stake your coins? It's going to ask you, how many coins would you like to stake? Some of y'all have, 100,000 coins. Some of y'all have 10 million, 5 million, 20 million, 30 million, whatever you got. And then all you're going to do is just put the number. It's going to show you the number of coins you got. So you don't even have to type anything in. You can just hit a button if you want to put all your coins in to the staking contract, and you're going to start staking. So anyway, there was a few minor issues. So what they did was they said, you know what, we're going to put this for October the 7th. And that is when the launching of Tag Coin, not the staking. I know I just talked about staking. We'll get into that just a second. But they're going to launch the Tag Coin on October the 7th. So what does that mean exactly? That means all the coins that have been accumulated by us, you either get to do one or two things. You get to either cash those coins in, and I would recommend not cash in all your stuff. That's just me, but you do what you want to do, okay? You can cash them in, cash in 75% of your coins, 50% of your coins, or 25%, whatever floats your boat. Now, the day before, either the day of or the day before, on October the 7th, you're going to get your contract address. What is it? What is a contract address? The contract is going to be for Tag Coin. When you get the contract address, if you're in a Telegram room or in a band room, we're going to post the contract address for Tag Coin. And all you're simply going to do is just simply add that contract address to your wallet. I don't care if it's MetaMask or if it's Token Pocket, if it's Trust Wallet, it doesn't matter. You're just going to add it to your wallet. It's not hard to do. It's like literally, it takes 2 seconds to do it. It's so easy, so easy. Now, the last announcement I'm going to make is, when do we get to stake our Stag Coin? When do we get to stake our Stag Coin? A lot of you guys are thinking it's going to be September 30th. It's not. A lot of us think October the 7th. It's not. Okay. And I did talk a little bit about it, but I didn't get into it. So the big thing is, we don't have a date per se to stake the Stag Coin. And the reason why is because that part of it is still being put together to make sure, and I just mentioned this before, to make sure that everything is going to be working perfectly. What they wanted to do originally was to launch Tag Coin on the 7th, which that's still going to happen, but they also wanted to launch the staking on the 7th as well. So the staking, and this is, they didn't give me a date, so don't ask me I don't have a date, guys. I'm just letting you know. I'm telling you the truth. I don't have a date. I wish I did. This is what I think is going to happen, though, and don't quote me on this. I believe the staking for the Stag coin is going to happen in the month of October. I believe maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks after the launch of Tag coin. Now, that's not going to affect what you're making every day right now. It doesn't change anything. It changes nothing, by the way. It doesn't change your money. It doesn't, none of that stuff happens. Okay. We're not even talking about money. You're still making your money with your hashtags. And as far as the pool goes, and this is one more last announcement I'm going to make about the pool, because I know you guys are going to ask this question. Well, what happens to the pool? And what happens to the coins in the pool? Well, let me explain. Right now, there's over 480,000, I believe close to 500,000 tag coins right now that the pool has. Let me say it again. There's over 480,000 to about 500,000 tag coin that the pool has accumulated. Okay. So we're doing really, really good right now. I mean, exceptionally good. Now, you guys want to know how many hashtags the pool has? Okay. Right now, we have 1,000 hashtags confirmed in the pool. Let me say it again. We have 1,000 hashtags in the pool. So the pool right now is somewhere between, it's not quite 10% a day, but I want to say it's around 7-8% a day. Because I believe right now we've got about 13,500 hashtags being sold. And in the pool, we have 1,000 hashtags that are working for us every day. Now, I know another question you guys are going to ask. Well, what happens to those coins, right? Okay, October the 7th, those coins are going to be distributed amongst us. This is the community. Let me say it again. Those coins will be distributed amongst us. Now, another question you guys are going to have. Well, how much coins do I have? I've got 5 million Stag coin. I've got 3 million Stag coin. I've got 15 million, or whatever the number is, right? How much Tag coin do I get for my Stag coin? This is the thing. That's going to be a little tricky to answer right now. It's going to be in the hundreds. Each one of us, I'm going to comfortably say this, okay? It's going to be in the hundreds. Now, I'm not talking about 100 Tag coins. It's going to be in the hundreds. Now, keep in mind, this is in addition to what you are earning currently in, I'm sorry. This is in addition to, can't even get the words out of my mouth, y'all. This is in addition to what you are already earning right now with your individual hashtags. Let me say it again. This is an individual thing. This is an individual, an additional thing that you are all earning, and it's going to increase. Now, the one other thing, I swear to you, because things keep popping up. This is one of the other things that I want to mention, right? Our goal to make this pool the best doggone thing since sliced bread is to get the pool up to 10,000 hashtags. That is the finite number that is written in the smart contract for a pool. It's 10,000. We don't have to do 10,000. We don't have to get there. But in order for this project to be the best that it can be and to pay out the kind of money that, mathematically speaking, like what Lynette has come up with, we want to get the hashtags up to 10,000. Now, there will be about another 1,000 to 1,500 more hashtags that will be purchased sometime between now and by the 7th. Okay. So what we want to start with is about 5,000 hashtags. That is our goal. That is a realistic goal. And if we get about 5,000 hashtags, we're good right now, actually, because we're performing. We said the number was going to be 10%, but we're actually performing around 7, 8%, 9%, somewhere between there, somewhere between 7 to about 8%, 8.5%. Okay. So we're still doing good. We're still purchasing more hashtags, whatever. Last thing. And I promise I'll move on. Sorry about this. Stag coins. I know a lot of you guys, men and women, have made purchases over the last 24 hours, the last 3 days, the last 5 days, last week and a half, what have you. Now, I hate to sound like Lynette's spokesperson, but I'm gonna speak for the woman because she's doing a lot behind the scenes that you guys don't know. Earlier this week, okay, this past week, she had a funeral to go to. Many of you guys know that. Her daughter's best friend, okay, got murdered, got killed, okay? I don't know how it happened. I don't really want to know how it happened because it's just horrible to think about. She got killed, so she had a funeral to go to, preparation on Friday, funeral Saturday, right? She has another person that's dying of cancer. This person is supposed to be dying any day now. This is her friend's husband. And you know what? I'm not trying to put this woman's business out there. I'm really not. I promise you I'm not. I really, really feel like I shouldn't be saying this on a public webinar, but I feel like I gotta say it because I feel like, you know, a lot of people may feel like, well, I put my order in a week ago, 2 weeks, and you got every reason, guys, to be concerned about that. I get it. I totally get it because you're like, you know what? I paid $300, I paid $100, I paid $500, I paid whatever the dollar amount. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's $25, $50. It is your money. It is your stag coin. And I know you guys that did not get your stag coins are probably wondering what in the heck is going on. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but it is going to happen. Now today, I know, let me just say what happened today. Okay. Today we were in meetings like all day today, from like literally morning. We had like literally 4 or 5 meetings that those were mandatory meetings that the core team had to meet with today. Well, the core team was actually in one major meeting today. That was for an hour, but there were other meetings that I was in with Lynette earlier throughout the day. Now, another thing, I do not distribute stag coins, just so y'all know. I know a lot of y'all know that, but a lot of new people that are buying stag coins thinks that I'm a distributor. I'm not the distributor of stag coins. Lynette is, okay? Just so y'all know. I work with Lynette because I'm one of the core members, one of the people that helps to do the webinars like these, to explain. I bring in hundreds and hundreds of people into stuff. And this is one of my many things that I'm proud to be a part of because I love the professionalism. I love the actual project. And this is the only project that I've ever been involved in my 27 years of being in network marketing, MLM, affiliate marketing. This is the only project of its kind that I can honestly, literally say, and I'm being honest when I say this, I can literally say 100% of the people that get involved make money. Let me say this again, because this is big. This is the only project of its kind that I've ever been involved where everybody who I have invited, literally everybody has made 100%, or everybody's making 100% of their money. When I say 100%, I mean, whoever comes in, you're making money. If you bought a hashtag, you're literally making money every hour. And that's the reason why these things are so hot, because it's not just a hashtag we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about an NFT, okay? The reason why NFTs are so hot, I don't know what it is right now. I don't know if it's just, it seems like every time I turn on YouTube, I'm seeing somebody talking about an NFT. I'm seeing somebody doing a video about an NFT. If I go to my email, I'm literally being hit with an email in my personal email account about NFTs. And the reason why, let me go back to this. The reason why they're so hot, ladies and gentlemen, is because people have learned how to capitalize off NFTs by simply collecting royalties for their NFTs. Companies are utilizing NFTs, ladies and gentlemen, because it's a new way to generate revenue. And let's not, the next thing I want to mention is celebrities. Celebrities are cashing in big time. I remember I had a webinar, because this is probably the 4th different presentation or PowerPoint presentation, because I keep changing them because there's new information that's always coming. It's about to change again, but there's always new information that's coming out. But I remember I had a webinar and I was showing you guys all the celebrities like Snoop Dogg, you had Paris Hilton, you had Mark Cuban, you had like all these big name celebrities that were involved in NFTs. And the reason why is because it creates another stream of passive income. And that's the reason why I'm involved. That's the reason why you guys are involved, because I'm telling you right now, everybody that owns a hashtag right now, and I'm proud to say this, every single person that I have invited, from band to Telegram, from Telegram to getting hashtags, from from Telegram to purchasing stag coins, every single person is literally earning money every single day, every hour of the day, right? It's amazing. And this is the thing. I can't make this stuff up. I can't lie about it because the numbers don't lie. If you own a hashtag, which is an NFT, by the way, go to your back office and see how many tag coins you guys have literally generated, right? Even though we can't claim them yet until next Thursday, we can't cash them in until next Thursday. But still, from the moment that you bought that hashtag, man, that thing started earning you tag coin every single hour. And through this platform, we've literally found a way, ladies and gentlemen, to print money. There is nothing out there like this right now. Now, will there be some copycats in the future? Yes, there are companies out there that are literally, doing the NFT thing. They're finding ways to create money. They're finding ways to be able to stake. They're finding ways, So I'm not saying that, we're the only ones that's doing it, but I can tell you this though, we are the only ones that will allow anyone to get on this platform. I'm talking about the tag protocol, can't even pronounce the word right. Tag protocol platform. Literally purchase a word, and you bought that word, you own that word, just like you would, go out and register a domain name, and you're making money on it every single hour. But the beautiful thing about making money every single hour is that from an individual standpoint of view, we get a chance to stake. And if you don't know what staking is, let me just explain very quickly what staking is. Staking is just, think of staking like a CD, and which I would recommend. Don't ever go to a bank and have a bank investor. Don't ever do that. Don't do that. I'm not Susie Orman. I'm not some big investment advisor. I'm not going to advise, but I'm just telling you now, that's the worst thing you can do with your money. You got $5,000, you got 10 grand or 20 grand, or God bless you, or even higher than that to invest. Don't go to a bank. Don't put your money in a CD. I'm telling you right now, staking of this magnitude, ladies and gentlemen, gets you a guaranteed, that's huge. That's huge, but it's the truth. Staking, ladies and gentlemen, will get you a guaranteed rate of return on your money, okay? Percentage on your money. We're talking about anywhere between, 5%, 10% a day. I know what you're thinking. If it sounds too good to be true, Donnell, it probably is. This is not. And the reason why it's not, because it's on the blockchain. It's written through a smart contract. So that means that when you earn your money, it has nothing to do with the project owner. It has nothing to do with me, has nothing to do with Lynette, has nothing to do with the person that even invited you. Even if it wasn't me, it has nothing to do with no one. It's just you and the contract. We are mining in a contract. But the beautiful thing about this whole entire situation here is that we get a chance to not only stake individually, but we get to stake in a mining pool, right? And the difference between staking individually, the difference between staking in a mining pool is that you're going to earn more tag coin. From an individual basis, ladies and gentlemen, hear me out. From an individual basis, what I'm talking about when I say individually, I'm talking about you staking your hashtag. Because if you bought a hashtag, right, it automatically stakes. There's nothing for you to do. You don't have to go to any website. You don't have to do any of that stuff. All it is just buy the hashtag, and the hashtag starts staking automatically within 24 hours. But in a mining pool, how do we do this in a mining pool? Because we're not talking about hashtags. We're talking about stag coin, STAG, stag coin. So how do we work together in a mining pool so we can all benefit each other and get more tag coin, right? How do we do this? Well, that's what I was talking about. All we are simply doing is buying stag coin, as much of it as we can. I don't care if it's $50 worth, $100 worth, $200 worth, $300 worth, $1,000. It doesn't matter what the number is. The bottom line is I love to see the price in triple zeros, 1.5, triple zeros 1.3, triple zeros 1.17. Because I got my coins when they were 0001. So if which it won't, I don't think in my wildest dream it'll ever go back down to 0001. But if I see that thing at 00013 or 0015 or 0017, man, I'm buying like crazy. I'm buying, because the more that I buy, the bigger the percentages that I earn in a mining pool. Now, this is the big thing about staking, right? When you stake your coins, what you're really doing is we're building a network on the blockchain. That is exactly what you're doing. And that network allows transactions to be represented on the blockchain as a block. Now, the block is then broadcast to every party within the network. That's us. That's all of us that's on this call right now, right? This is not complicated. This is very easy to understand. And if you don't fully understand it, it's okay. The bottom line is, I know you understand the language of money. We all understand that, right? We all understand investment, right? That's all you really need to understand. But the bottom line, and frankly, and to be frank with everybody, is really we're creating a network within a network to validate transactions through what's called a block. Now, the block is added through the chain, which provides an inedible, transparent record through transactions. And all we're really doing is allowing money to flow from A to B. That is all we are doing. And how does that work? It's very simple. You know those tag coins that you're generating every hour on the hour? What happens is on October the 7th, when you decide to sell those coins on the exchange, and again, I'm going to say this again, I would recommend not sell everything you got, but, sell some to make some money. I get it. I may do it. I may not do it. Right now, I'm leaning towards, I just want to buy everybody else's tag coin. Every time I see a tag coin on the exchange, I'm buying it. Stag coin too. But anyway, my point being is this. My point being is all we are doing is really creating an entire network through supply and demand. And we're able to do this through the blockchain on a smart contract. That's the only thing you're doing. You don't even have to really fully understand that, because all this stuff will happen eventually. It'll all register over time. But the biggest thing, and I think is going to make it really easy for everybody to understand, is you're a miner at the end of the day. Yeah, you're a miner. That's all you're doing. And what I like about being a miner, ladies and gentlemen, is that we're earning our money passively. In fact, every time you earn money, right? Every time you earn a tag coin, you get to exchange that tag coin for Bitcoin. I had somebody the other day say, well, Donnell, how do I earn money? And my mind, the way my mind thinks, man, I think like a 1,000 different ways to answer a question. And you know what? I really try to simplify it the best I can. God's been working with me on this, guys, because I'm like, I know I'm long-winded, but I really try to answer the question. But when I answer the question, I'm giving you an explanation of how and why it works the way it works, because it makes better sense for you to understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. But anyway, long story short, every time you earn a coin in this network, right, you get a chance to exchange that coin for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for Ripple, for any other altcoin that you'd like. And the reason why this is important for you to understand, because I need you to understand, like, well, how is the money actually generated, right? Again, this could be answered like literally 5 different ways. But the short answer of it is this. All it is, at the end of the day, you are a miner. You're mining a coin called tag coin through Stag coin in a pool, and you're going to be able to exchange your tag coin for any other cryptocurrency. We all know Bitcoin is the granddaddy of them all, right? And then when you're done making the money, all you're going to do is, if you haven't created a wallet, you're just simply going to put the money in your wallet, pay your bills, live the rest of your days, the rest of your life in comfort and luxurious living lifestyle. That's all you're doing. So this is the reason why people will be multimillionaires in this particular project. Why? Because it's passive income. And you know what? You're going to be able to compound your money. Yes, compounding is one of the greatest wonders in the world. That's how you become millionaires. How does that work? Well, this is real simple. Every time you produce a tag coin, think about this for a second. Every time you produce a tag coin through staking your Stag coin, or if you have hashtags, that's another, by the way, stream of income, right? It's creating tag coins, right? What are you going to do with your tag coins? There's a couple of things you're going to do. Some of you guys, men and women, are going to probably supplement your retirement income. Smart thing, right? Some of you guys may pay some bills or catch up with some bills. Smart thing, right? Some of you, if you're really advanced thinking, you say, you know what? I'm going to put about 20-30% of my profit back into, or I said it wrong. I'm going to put 60 to 70% of my profit back into purchasing more stag coins and purchasing more tag coins and purchasing more hashtags, all of the above, right? 70% of that, whatever 70% looks like. 30% of that, you may say, you know what? I got to pay rent. I got to pay my mortgage. I got to pay utilities. I got to pay this. I got to pay that. Because all you're doing at the end of the day, think about this. You're compounding your money by putting 70%. It may not be 70%. It may be less than that. Maybe 60%, maybe 50%, maybe 40%, 30, whatever the number is. All I'm saying is that if you think about what I just said, you're compounding your money. And that is how the rich continue to become richer by doing that, right? Because the amount of tag coins are being increased, right? Because every time you turn around and re-put, that's the word I don't want to use, re-put. Every time you reinvest, that's the word I want to say. Every time you reinvest your profit back into yourself, not me, not the project, not the person that invited you, because the money is going into your wallet. Don't go to nobody else but you. You're putting that money back into you and your family and your household, right? And every time you do that, all you've simply done is just basically, and made it a way for you to compound your money. And let's not forget, every time you do this, and when I say do this, I'm talking about every time you sell your tag coin and you put, let's say, I don't know, 50%, 60%, 70%, and you say, you know what? I'm going to buy me some more hashtags. I guarantee you, watch this, watch what I tell you. I guarantee you people will do this. That is this, you know what? I tell you what, if you've got one hashtag or 5 hashtags, don't even sweat that. Don't even worry about that. Because see, that's not going to be nothing in a minute. You know why? Because October the 7th, as that tag coin hits the exchange, and I don't care if it goes for 40 cents, 30 cents, 60 cents, $1, $2, do the math on that. Again, if it's 40 cents, and this is just hypothetically speaking, I'm not saying it's going to be, it could be higher. I don't know. It could be lower. I don't know. It's all hypothetical. But I'm saying if it hits 40 cents, 60 cents, and think about this for a second. Some of y'all got 3,000 coins, tag coin, 4,000 or 5,000 tag coin, really? And it hit 40 cents? You do the math, huh? You do the math, and you earn this money passively. You didn't have to talk to anybody. You didn't have to explain nothing to nobody. You didn't have to try to recruit nobody into some MLM deal. You didn't have to chase nobody down. You didn't have to do any of this, any of the mundane stuff that we've always been taught to do. You didn't have to do any of that stuff. You know why? Because this is blockchain. This is smart chain technology, smart chain technology. That's exactly what this is. And also, while you're taking your tag coin and reinvesting it back into purchasing hashtags, because you're like, you know what? I want to increase my hashtag portfolio, right? Did you know? You do know, and if you didn't know, now you do. But every 5,000 hashtags that are sold, that increases by $50. You know that, right? When it gets to a point, and it's going to get to a point where other investors are going to hear about this. They're going to hear about it, right? And what they're going to be doing when they hear about it, they're going to be thinking, well, you know what? I've got $500. I've got about $500. And what I would like to do, I would like to either buy a tag coin, $500 worth of tag coin, or which would only give me 42 tag coins, or should I use that same $500 and buy me stag coins? Because they're thinking about the staking. They want to get to tag coin. See, tag coin is the utility coin. It's a utility coin and it's backed by an NFT. This is the part that I really want y'all to get. As more people buy stag coin, as more people buy the hashtags, right? The difficulty mining rate of tag coin is going to shoot through the roof. The people that got involved in tag protocol earlier on and got a chance to get all those tag coins, right? Because you've been accumulating, you've been buying up hashtags, you got your wallet ranked to 50%. We won't get into that, But a lot of y'all have your wallets ranked to 30 and 40 and 50%. So that means you guys get discounts on these hashtags. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So you're buying up all these hashtags. Some of you guys have jobs. Some of you guys do side hustles. Some of you guys do whatever it is you do to make money. But whatever that is, you're buying hashtags because you know that the halving is going to start. We're not talking about halving right now. We're not going to get into that. That's not even important. Right now, what we're talking about is the difficulty rate that's going to happen, and it's been happening with Tagcoin. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing, because as the difficulty rate with Tagcoin becomes harder and harder, what do you think is going to happen with the value of Tagcoin? Question mark. Let me say it again. What do you think is going to happen with Tagcoin? The value of it is going to increase. That's what's going to happen, because we're talking about supply and we're talking about demand. And this is the other parts of this too, right? I've been talking about enhancements. I've been talking about all these different enhancements, and I know I'm killing you guys. I know you guys are like, what in the world is this guy talking about when he says the word enhancement? See, this is the thing, right? And it kills me too. It hurts me to even say it, and I can't even tell you what's coming, because it's not just one thing that's coming. It's a couple of things that are coming to the platform. Somebody the other day in the Telegram room said something like, yeah, we know about the music, and Dr. Dre's son is involved in Tag Protocol, and they're bringing the music NFT, and you know what? That's great. That's cool. That's only going to bring more. That's only going to bring more attention to Tag Protocol. But this is the thing. I wasn't talking about that. I knew about that already. That's old news, actually. It's good news, but it's old news. I know about all of this stuff. And the reason why is because, again, and I've said this, and I'm not bragging when I say this, but where I sit in this community and where I sit in Tag Protocol, I'm telling you, we had to sign NDAs for the stuff that's coming. We can't even talk about it. It's like some sci-fi stuff. It's like, I'm just going to flat out tell you, I've just never seen nothing like it. And I told you, I've been doing this for like 26, 27 years. And a lot of you guys that know me have known me for that long, not that long, but 10 years. Some of y'all 5 years know me for what, 5, 3, 2. A lot of y'all have known me for like 10, 12, 15 years. It's a long time to know somebody. 16 years. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have seen a lot of the things that I've been involved in. Some have been horrible when it comes down to making money, just flat out horrible. Like no way in the world. It's like beating a dead horse. It just ain't gonna work, right? And then y'all see me in some programs that are like, wow, these guys are making 30 grand a week, 15 grand a week. You know what I mean? This will dwarf anything that I've ever done. I'm just gonna tell you that. This is going to dwarf anything that you all have ever done. If you've even tried to do anything in MLM, if you've even tried to be successful in network marketing or tried e-commerce, this right here will allow any person, I don't care who you are, I don't care what your background is, it doesn't matter about your religion, it doesn't matter about your race, it doesn't matter about your expertise or experience, none of that stuff even matters in this project or in this realm. And the reason being is because we're all involved in something so super early to the point where you cannot fail. First of all, you won't fail because you're talking about buying an asset that makes you money every hour. So you tell me, how in the world can anyone fail if you bought a hashtag, a word that you own literally forever, right? And then it's making you money, Tagcoin, every hour that can be exchanged for Bitcoin or any altcoin. Tell me, how can you lose on that? I just don't see it. And believe me, I've tried to punch holes in this. When I first got started, oh my gosh, I couldn't find anything wrong with it. I just couldn't. I became more fascinated in it and engulfed in it. And everything that I was doing alongside, I just dropped everything else. I dropped all the other projects out there that I was messing with. It just don't make no sense. It just doesn't make sense. As a matter of fact, it didn't make sense because this particular project has got the eye of investors. And this is the reason why Lynette Arden is not really in attendance. She's here. I don't know if she's on a call tonight, but I'm just saying she's in the rooms every day. But I'm saying if you can't get her, or I know a lot of people DM her, people text her. I can barely even get my hands on a woman myself, right? And I'm like one of the right-hand people here. and I can't even get my hands on her. So don't feel bad, just understand what is happening. I'm going to tell you something else too. October the 7th, when that happens, now y'all know that I'm in Florida, Lynette's in Michigan, and she plans on coming down to Florida, right? And we're supposed to be doing like this celebration, and it'll probably be on Facebook Live. We don't know yet. We'll just do something small because we didn't really have enough time to really plan a big event out, because I wanted a big event. Like even this event is probably like 40, 50 people, but I wanted an event like where 2, 3, 400 people coming, because I can bring them. I can go pack out a room. But this is the thing. It's not even necessary. All it is at the end of the day, it's just all of us celebrating. It doesn't matter what state you live in. It doesn't even matter what country you live in. You guys are all of our family. We love you guys. We believe in the project. We believe in this community. We believe in us. And we're very, 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 very grateful about being involved in something like this. Now, here's another thing. And I said all that to say this and I say this, and I've said this already like 4 or 5 times in every meeting, and I really mean it. I'm not hyping anything up. I'm really not when I say this. There are investors that are looking to come into this, and what they want to do, they want to come in and they just want to buy up like everything, all the hashtags. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna keep it 100% real. We don't want investors in this, not right now. We don't. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. We want our pool to perform at the top rate. In other words, there are about a little bit over, I believe, 86,000 hashtags available, right? There's a lot of ones out there. There's a lot of ones. We haven't gotten to some of those words yet. We want to buy up the words through the pool, and we want our meeting. We want our community to be successful. Okay. A lot of you guys, again, have hashtags and you're making money there, but that's a profit center, by the way. We want to create, and we're going to create another profit center with the pool, right? Now, here's the thing. These other enhancements that are coming, these are going to be profit centers for you guys, for us. Man, I'm so doggone excited. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, because it's like I got all this information and I can't talk about it yet. I can't say, and oh my God, you guys, oh my God. I'm telling you, you just don't know. It's just getting better and better by the day. I'm like, just when you thought, for me anyway, just when you thought that it could get better than this, it just gets better. It's just something, it just gets better and better. I just like, wow, I have to pinch myself sometimes. Okay, I'm dragging on. Okay, now this is the thing, right? The promotion has now ended, but you're still going to be filling out this form. What we have found is that there's a couple of other forms out there, and that's from previous promotions. This is the correct form. It should say Stag Coin W to W pre-staking promotion, right? The promotion has the offer is ended. Now, what the offer was at one point, which the offer ended like a week and a half ago, now 2 weeks ago, what we were doing, or what Lynette had came up with to incentivize the community, which I like the incentive because I bought a ton of Stag Coin. I hope she does it again. But what we were doing was simply saying, listen, if you go wallet to wallet, okay, we're going to give you 5% on your hashtags. Now, that promotion ended. She's not going to honor it. And if you missed it, or if you didn't do it, she's not going to go back and allow you to, what you call retroactive that promotion or whatever. So if you missed it, you missed it. But this is the thing. It's still low enough to where you can still get a significant amount of Stag Coin. And what we have left, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm really, really excited about this. I'm really, really excited about this. We've got about 4.5 billion left. I believe it's 4.5, or it's either 4.5 or 4.7 billion Stag Coin left. So what does that mean? What this means is once all those Stag Coins are gone, right? That's a very, very good thing, because the value of Stag Coins will increase dramatically, because Stag Coin is sitting in the wallets of all the community. of all the members of the community. That's what I was trying to say. So anyway, back to this form, right? When you're filling out this form, the biggest thing that I've got to say is make sure you give us the right transaction hash code. A lot of people have had issues with giving us the hash codes. Why? I don't know. And make sure you give us the correct wallet address. We've had issues where, and I wrote about this today, and as a community update. And if you didn't see that community update, you can go into the update NFT room or NFT update room and you'll see it. But what it is, people are managing other people's accounts. We didn't know this, right? So the person that's managing, let's say 4 or 5 other people's account, they're putting their wallet there. They get the stag coin sent to their wallet. And for some reason, I don't know what's happening, but they're not distributing. I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but they're not distributing the stag coin to the right wallet. We're doing the right thing. They're not doing the right thing. That's not us. We found 2 issues like that where we've actually sent the stag coins. Stag coin was sitting in this person's wallet. This happened to 2 people, right? And they said, they swore up and down that he didn't get it. No, we didn't get it. No, and we're looking right at their wallet because there's a way that we can look to see if you got it. We can check that, right, from our end, right, if it's sitting in there. And they had it. Now, the issue is they didn't have the contract, the stag coin contract in the wallet, right? And if you look at the form above, if you look at the form at the very, very top, let me go back over to the top. Right where my arrow is, you'll see the stag coin contract address is on that form. Let me say it again. The stag coin contract address is on that form. It's at the very top. In the event that you don't know where it is.